Hi there. I'm Omega, and this is Diamanda Hagan, and we're going to review the Taint. Why are we going to review the Taint?
Because fuck you!
Exactly. So I hope that you enjoy it in a very fuck you kind of way.
Least necessary production company video ever!
Ugh, mammalian biology. Man, I am so squicked out. It's the miracle of life. Abridged.
Oh, it's a vagina point of view shot. I've seen one of those in biology.
Wait, you've seen more than one of these before?
Oh, hell yeah.
Boss, she really frightens me.
You've seen nothing yet. I've seen 3 movies about detached killer penises.
Boss, you gotta hold me now.
Tits. Still tits.
And then a giant penis thing just bursts on out.
Which raises some interesting questions about that person's psychology.
So this piece of prime brain real estate is our hero.
I think we should call him Jersey Shore Elvis.
Nah, albino Angus Young.
Whichever. He and his girlfriend decide to have sex and are attacked by crazy hillbilly. I think he's an aging male prostitute. He's taken to advertising his services in the worst way possible.
Yeah, he must be British then.
How so?
Well, he's men selling hot nuts on the street.
Chestnuts! And only at Christmas! And during a special market! And fuck you!
It's serial killer Santa, Billy Idol! Run!
So, run, shoot, run, and credits.
They're using stock footage. Oh, Ed Wood be so proud, and I'm really not sure why I said that.
Come to beautiful rural Virginia, filming location for The Taint. Observe our beautiful stock footage. Stay for our amazing wild post-production effects and treasure forever your memory of the sweet dulcet tones of the Casio keyboard.
Oh, Ecto-Cooler! It's back!
So Jake Busey comes across a trail of shit and blood, and like his father Gary, his first instinct is to follow it.
So, if a hipster dies in the forest, is it still ironic?
I wonder how many more bodily fluids will have to be added to that trail before people stop following it.
Oh, and if you're wondering why he's got a gun, you've seen the way he's dressed. If it were you, wouldn't you want to be armed?
So he takes a piss and then...
Well, as an actress, I've seen the gush up close and it's not pretty. Guy just gets locked into an ejaculation and doesn't stop until he's dead.
Stay back.
Oh, well, it must be redneck country, see? Everyone's got a gun.
You killed him.
Shut up.
That's a lot of petrol to carry in a handbag.
You can't tell him what's going on while the body's burning? Aight, whatever.
Who are you? Who's that large-cocked man?
That was no man.
That was Priapus, the large-cocked ancient Greek god of fertility.
If you experience an ancient Greek deity that lasts longer than 4 hours, go to the emergency room immediately.
She explains that something happened to the water to make the men who drink it into these ejaculating, women-killing zombies. And then we see a guy with a trip branch about to kill some women.
Oh, he's been tossing the caber.
I don't want to hear any of your charming Cockney euphemisms for sex.
What? It's where you throw a big stick.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
It's a game in Scotland.
Scotland. I don't care if it's a game in Florida. This is a civilized hotel room, whatever.
Shit, we missed the killing! So Zeus from Tron Legacy and the woman talk. Turns out that his real name's Philogeny, and her real name's Missandra.
What they really wanted to do was make a serious film about misogyny. But then they got high and made this instead.
The outbreak began 12 days ago, apparently. But it's okay, we get a flashback.
Change the world for the good thing he's found.
In this week's episode, Missandra's loving husband drinks some water and turns into a crazed psychopath. Luckily for everyone, he's made of paper mache. Alas, poor Yorick! I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of such infinite jest and such excellent fancy. Where hung those lips that I kissed I know not how oft? Oh my God, you shot Mrs. Rodriguez!
So back in the present, Missandra decides to take Phil to a possibly untainted water source.
Which kind of makes me wonder, what's he been drinking for the past few days?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
Well, he was with his girlfriend the whole time. You know, the girl that he left to die while he ran off.
So?
Let me put it this way. It's a side effect of cunnilingus.
Oh God, that's awful!
What? It's like a natural filtration system. Men are affected, women aren't. So she drinks the water and then he drinks her pussy juice.
Ugh. I think if they were planning to be shacked up out in the woods, they would have stopped by Walmart and got a whole bunch of sodas and snacks. Although, come to think of it, that might have been what the director was going for in the first place.
If all shit goes to hell, I will not hesitate to kill you and eat your dead body for sustenance. Understand?
Many fine relationships were built on those words. Marie and Pierre Curie, for example, Ethel and Julius Rosenberg, Bill and Hillary Clinton.
So they come across a girl being attacked by an erecto zombie and she gets killed, but Phil takes the time to do the best bit of glasses wearing action since this scene.
She was so hot! Damn you!
God damn you all to hell!
You know, I think more extras just died than were technically in that scene. So they get to the lake. Missandra goes skinny dipping, and amazingly, the film doesn't attempt to show any nudity whatsoever. But to remind us what sort of film it is, Phil sniffs and steals her underwear.
Which makes me wonder, how's he going to explain that they're missing? Just say a lesbian seagull came by and stole them or something?
So Phil goes to sleep and dreams that he's found the woman he couldn't save and is ejaculating all over like a severed limb wound in Shogun Assassin. In Shogun Assassin, you bleed like a power hose.
Girl, you ain't right.
So the peroxide man boy comes across his gym teacher, who's being played by a guy who looks a lot younger than he does. And in the 12 days since the fall of society, he started his own Mad Max gang of lunatics. If the lunatics in Mad Max dressed like they shopped at Walgreens.
Nice to meet you.
So, how did a boy like Philogeny, never suited up a day in his life, possibly survive the end of society? Ironic, isn't it?
Guess.
Must have been luck that's kept you alive this long.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what about you?
Me? I've been training for this my whole life.
And straight men are not allowed to wear shorts like that. It's in the Constitution.
So now we get another flashback, this time to film the gym teacher, and apparently set not long before the Recto-Zombies thing happened. And, Phil's meant to be in high school right now.
You heard of Dawson Casting? This is kind of like its elder brother.
The gym teacher yells at kids off screen because they couldn't get enough extras, acts like a homoerotic douchebag, and then steals Nash's line.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And suddenly, the gym teacher is watching a movie with his girlfriend and attacking her with a lamp.
So who's having the flashback?
Well, Phil is.
Who?
The Coppertone poster boy.
Oh. Is he there to have the flashback?
Nope.
How's he having the flashback?
I have no idea.
Look, a girl! Let's gang rape her!
So wait, she has a gun, you have nothing. How exactly is this gang rape gonna work again?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's with me. You guys are joking, right?
Gang rape is not a joke.
Yes, it is! Take a shot!
Back off! Back off, bro!
You know what you are, man? You're a cock blocker. A filthy cock blocker.
You're right. I am a cock blocker. I'm the best cock blocker that I know. You know what? All your cocks.
Our belong to us!
Nobody blocks my cock!
So they run off and chase, and there's some homoerotic posing, and ooh, a circle of death.
Yeah, it's just not an apocalypse without a circle of death.
I'm getting a real egg cup vibe from him.
Who?
Now get the fuck out of here.
Oh, him.
So fight. And then the gym teacher gets his face torn off.
I wonder how the face terror managed to get in there without being noticed. Ah, that explains it. He's an anime character.
The mysterious man offers them both safety and untainted water if they go with him. And they go because, well, if you can't trust random strangers who tear the faces off people, then who can you really trust these days, I ask you?
Mostly naked strangers in dirty trench coats with handfuls of candy?
This place has been my sanctuary and my savior. I lied. There is no water here, only wine. This wine has nourished my body and drowned my soul. It is untainted. A gift from God, perhaps. Life is a dark chasm. No hope, no light. In the world before, it was easy with our distractions and laws to think of the world as a good place. The truth is that the world is cold, dark, and loveless. I would have killed myself had this wine not taken the edge off of my madness. The horror that I bore witness. That unfathomable, unknowable, illimitable, insidious, ultimate horror paralysis that I experienced was truly of a hideous extreme nature.
Do you have any of that wine you were talking about earlier?
Very well.
Behold, Tengu Doc Brown, master of Imo Bushido.
Best character in the movie! So they drink the wine and the insane bastard tells his story. Matt Stone and Trey Parker here are doing science. And sciencey things. For science's sake.
No, that's not Matt Stone. That's Weird Al Yankovic after he got his applied science degree.
Dude.
Yeah?
When we're famous scientists, we are gonna get some mad fucking pussy.
Oh, yeah, maybe that is Matt Stone.
So they're working on a new type of male hormone that'll increase penis size and all-around virility, and this involves science.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fucking girls will be like
lining up in droves to suck our cocks.
Yeah, it's true. Just look at Stephen Hawking.
I got 12-inch rims on my chair, that's how I roll, yeah. I'm talking about super hot bitches. Girls that really know how to suck a cock.
Wait, are you sure that you're not the main character in a wig?
The science also involves sticking a needle into Trey Parker's scrotum.
Science! It's fantastic.
And then pulling out green liquid.
You know, in most places, that's not a scientific breakthrough. That's a medical condition. A serious one.
First off, I want to make sure that none of you are faggots. Are you a faggot? No? Okay, good. What do you have?
And don't you even consider walking in here with a cure for AIDS if you fuck men now, boy, you hear?
I had no idea that medical research in Alabama was so difficult.
So, after seeing the test done on a bat, the boss decides to go into production immediately and bypass the FDA and their silly clinical trials and produce a male hormone amplifier, Coxantium, created from Trey Parker's scrotum. Here's the finished advert for it.
Buy our product or the Nazis will kill you? I haven't seen that kind of advertisement since 1953. Put that in the Wayback Machine.
That was even worse taste than Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS. Bravo!
That's us. That's our penis enhancer.
Well, actually, this is pretty good social satire on Viagra and those other medications.
So, Napoleon Dynamite's dad, who looks the same age as him, comes down in an unlikely, though hilarious turn of events, accidentally drinks some concentrated Coxantium, which turns him into a recto-zombie. And his first act after being turned is to tear his own son's heart out.
Which makes you wonder about the exact nature of their relationship, if nothing else.
Son, I'ma punch you. In the heart.
So as if the universe just wanted to give him another fuck you, his boss has gone nuts too.
And I'm not just stroking egos here, boy. We're creating a whole new world. A utopian society where all men are of equal value, and all women will tremble before the might of our raging, throbbing cockage.
I dunno. Coxantium seems to be a bit of a cockage industry.
I'm just amazed that they can market something like this without first checking to make sure it doesn't turn you into a recto-zombie or something.
Deregulating the pharmaceutical industry will do that to you. That shit wouldn't happen in Europe. Of course, guys wandering around with their cocks out aren't called recto-zombies over here. They're called Italians.
So the boss taints the local water with massive amounts of Coxantium, and he totally doesn't use a thermostat with an antenna either. And then Trey Parker shoots him dead.
Trey Parker's gun is always loaded. With science!
So with the water tainted, civilization ends in the small town of wherever that is, not with a bang, but a whimper. And a bang.
Donald! No! I love you!
So the guys from the gang find Trey Parker and blame him for tainting the water and decide they need to punish him.
Wait, so if they're shamelessly reveling in the end of the world, to the point that not even 2 weeks later they already have rape gangs, why are they angry at Trey Parker again?
Do you know how much piss I'm gonna have to drink because of you?
Oh, okay.
So then we have some face-tearing action, and Trey Parker runs off carrying his face, and proceeds to try and cure the taint, although I have to say his scienciness would be much more convincing if he didn't decide to try and duct tape his face back on.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Finally, he just decides, fuck it. Everyone's crazy, and if you can't beat him, join him.
But by join them, you mean be mad in a completely different way and tear people's faces off.
Well, yeah.
That is the end of my story. I caused the taint.
Why didn't they fucking kill you, you fucking lesbian?
That's the worst insult you could come up with?
My dreams are filled with terror. What fills your dreams with dread, Phil?
So then we start in the last of the flashbacks, and easily the sanest of them. 30-year-old Phil goes to school, his gym teacher yells at guys who are clearly just off screen, and pretty much comes on to Phil, and then finally we get to see a bit with 3 characters at once.
Breaking the bank a little. The taint?
This is the most sparsely populated school I've ever seen in a movie, with the possible exception of the one in Duck, the Carbine City Massacre, which was a drama based on Columbine made by porno makers.
You never talk about movies you've seen. Ever again. Anyway, the girl with the black hair is Phil's ex-girlfriend. She needs to talk to him about, air quotes, something, so they go to his rape den. I mean, his parents' house.
Hey, how fortunate for him that the school dress code was Japanese schoolgirl skank.
So I guess we all know what 2 words are coming, don't we?
I'm pregnant.
Bring on the home abortion kit.
In many ways, that's the best kind. So, long story short, he gets a wire hanger, gives it the best sink and Ajax cleaning he can, and does it.
Where'd the condom go?
We're all misogynists.
I love women. I love them.
Men do 2 things exceedingly well. Busting a nut and killing people. If you can't do one, you do the other. And if we're lucky, we do both at the same time.
Hi, this is Muse, reviewer of wrestling, music, and just about all things shit. I've broken into this review because I don't know how long this monologue is gonna go on for. And here's some music.
This is the shortest song in the world.
Phil, there's something I have to tell you. That wine we drank tonight, it's tainted.
How did you become such a cool and amazing woman?
When I was a kid, my father told me that I was just as smart, as strong, and talented as any man. That I, as a woman, can be a statement. That my personality, my character, can be the solution to all sexual inequalities in American society. That I, as I stand here, can embody everything any woman could ever possibly achieve.
Right.
He raped her in twain.
Shut. Take it.
Look at the size of that thing, Doctor. Yes, Jamie, that is a big one.
Misogynistic son of a bitch.
And so begins misogynist hunting season.
Sometimes it takes a tainted misogynistic lunatic to fight an army of tainted misogynistic lunatics.
-3 dex for a cold shot. Although I didn't realize the penis was a vital organ.
Live and learn.
So then the music gets sad, and Phil begins to succumb to the taint, and the women look uncomfortably like they're enjoying the rape and violence.
And we finally see a naked woman on screen. So the movie ends with this shot, which the brows held high guy will kindly explain for us.
I got nothing.
At least all the cocks on the DVD disc art make more sense now.
So what did I think? Well, this film is disgusting, squickish, and twisted. I winced and looked away during a lot of the scenes. But it's also a bit of brilliant and hilarious social commentary and incredible satire. If you're a fan of the genre, although I'm not exactly sure what genre that is, then you probably already own this. But if you're not, you may still enjoy the biting social commentary and the psychological versus sociological themes. You should proceed immediately to their website, www.taintmovie.com, and buy it on DVD if you're a supporter of small productions. And you all should be supporters of small productions, www.thetaintmovie.com.
Well, personally, I thought this was great. It was inventive, it was hilarious, it was funny, it was violent as fuck, it was fucked up, it was brilliant. The Taint is awesome. Please, go to the website, buy a copy. It's worth it. It's not that much. This is great. And it's pretty much how the Screwfly solution would be if it had been adapted by Meet the Feebles era Peter Jackson.
Liar, you've never even seen the Screwfly solution.
Sure I have. I reviewed it, a special review. I talked about, stupid sex Elliot Gold.
You're not Hagan. You're a robot replica.
What?
If you're tired of having a withered, shriveled, pathetic, tiny penis, call your doctor today and ask him about Coxantium. It's about time you did something about your penis.